Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the channel. So I thought we could spend the day together. And get some things done on our to-do list. So I just kind of rolled out of bed and I got nervous because there was a couple behind me. But I just rolled out of bed and I am about to go get Starbucks. I have not had Starbucks in so long because I've been loving Dunkin'. But I've just been having it at the house when I have it. But I haven't had Starbucks in so long. But I got a gift card for Christmas. So I'm going to go. And I'm also going to try a new drink. I don't know who I think I am. And if you can hear that, you guys, I'm starting to get sick. So I've been taking echinacea, vitamin C, all of that. So let's get in the car. I don't know if I put that other video up or not. So I'm just going to say it again. I don't have a car mount yet. So we can't ride there together. But I'm going to go and get the Starbucks. And then when I come back, we will talk about the to-do list for the day. It's freezing. We will talk about the to-do list for the day. And we'll start getting stuff going. All right. I can't work my camera today, but I got the drink. It's really good. I need to hurry up so I don't miss church, but it's really good. I got a caramel macchiato with caramel drizzle, and it comes with 4 pumps of vanilla. It's a little bit sweeter than what I need it to be, so next time I won't get so much in there. And then I got 2 donuts. The one with the sprinkles is for my boyfriend. So I'm going to surprise him with that. And then what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I do feel kind of awkward vlogging. Not as awkward because I have vlogged in public before. But I do still feel a little awkward. Okay, y'all. So I have gotten dressed. I have not done my makeup yet, but I have gotten dressed and I finished church. And so now I'm going to go over my to-do list and write down. I found this in my junk drawer. Just refine my to-do list for things I need to do today. It is almost 12:30, so let's go. So I think I figured out my to-do list here, which Starbucks run, thank you gift card, virtual church done. So other things on my to-do list, I need to work for 2 hours. I have a training that I'm working on for my job. It's mandatory and I need to do 2 hours toward that training today. I need to vacuum the house. I need to sweep and Swiffer the kitchen. I need to sweep and Swiffer the bathroom. I need to prep some food for the week. I need to gather some documents for a verification process I'm going through. I need to film. I need to work out. And I need to get clothes out for the work week, which I started doing yesterday. I got clothes out for Monday, so I need to get clothes out for Tuesday, Wednesday, and then this week also Thursday, because I'm normally off on Thursday, but I have a full day training on Thursday, which is also why I'm doing so much filming and stuff today, because I won't have Thursday to do it. Also, sidebar, my camera has been messed up and I've been filming, but I haven't been able to get footage off there. And my boyfriend finally figured it out yesterday after hours in like the whole January. I've been trying to figure this out, which is why you guys haven't seen me. So yeah, we appreciate him. I was infuriated yesterday, but that's neither here nor there. So I think that's everything. There are a couple other things on my list that I'm tentative on because they're small things. They're small things, but I don't know if I can actually do them. Like for instance, I need to call Progressive. You know, you just have business calls to make. I need to call What? I need to call Progressive. I don't actually know if I can call them today, so I need to check and see if, because it's Sunday, so I don't know. If I can call them today, then I will. Otherwise, I need to put that on my to-do list for one day this week. I absolutely have to call them. I have my car insurance through Progressive. Another thing is I have some clothes hanging up to dry, so I need to go ahead and put those clothes up. I also technically have a load of clothes that need to be washed, but it's not like a deal breaker if it's not done today. And I know you're like, girl, today really piled up for you. Yes, today did pile up for me. Definitely. But I just have a really busy week. So some of these things that wouldn't have even happened today, they need to happen today to set me up to have a less stressful week. And I have been, this clip says 7 minutes. I'm obviously going to edit this. So yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I have gathered my January favorites up for the most part, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Oh, I'm obviously not going to give you a sneak peek. So I just threw them in here. So let's get ready. Hey, y'all. So today did not go to plan. I'm not going to hold. It is 4:18, and I have something to do at 7 o'clock. Do I seem overwhelmed? Because I'm overwhelmed. So we're still going to see how much y'all can get done with me and just how much I can get done. Like, yeah, I'm filming this video, but this is actually stuff I need to get done. But shit happened, okay? So the freezer started leaking, the fridge, all of it. So maintenance has been here for like 2 hours or more. There were things everywhere. It was loud. There was not much I could do at all. All of my freezer food is sitting out, so I need to hurry up and put my freezer food back up. Oh, my boyfriend's calling me. Hang on. Cooking dinner. I completely revamped my to-do list, so getting clothes out for the work week because maintenance was here for so long that it just did not work out. So this is the only video I'm going to be able to film today. I'm making some vegan spaghetti that I literally made last week, but it's easy, it's quick, and I have the ingredients. Boom. And then I have meditation in 30 minutes. And then what else? Get my clothes out. There might be 1 or 2 more things on the list that are like small things, but we'll check back in about that. Now I'm going to measure the tomatoes to put in there to kind of make my own sauce. When I made it last week, I did not have carrots. She had one, I'm going to link the video. She had just 1 carrot that she grated, but I like to buy shredded carrots because I use these in smoothies anyway, so I just went ahead and did that. If I did my calculations correct, the conversion should be 2 cups, but look, don't hold me to that. Look at the recipe for yourself. So I don't even know that what I have here is 2 cups, but we're gonna see. That's definitely 1 cup. Boop. I think I'm gonna need to chop up a little bit more. Yep, I knew it. Okay. Let's chop up a few more. I'm not mad about that. I love tomatoes. And then what I am doing this time that I didn't do last time is I'm also going to add some sauce in as well, some diced tomatoes. Because I don't have any tomato paste. If you have tomato paste, actually I'm going to check. If you have tomato paste, I will use that instead. And then I think right after meditation, I'll go ahead and then just boil the pasta. Because you're not supposed to eat before. Oh, dang. Y'all saw that? You're not supposed to eat before this because it's like a breath work thing. So you're doing all this breathing. So I'm not going to eat until after. I got to get that. No tomato. That's 2 cups. Yes. There we go. That is 2 cups. Then I want my juice, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get that juice. I know that's rough. Okay. Listen, I'm no chef. I'm just a home cook. Update. Doesn't it look good? I'm telling you guys, it's good. It's really, really good. So I've seasoned it up, and I will show you what seasons I use. But like I said, I will link the video down below. I recently found her, and I really like her. But I'm gonna show you. This is my little spice situation. But I used some black pepper. Had to get a little bit of salt in there. And then I used a little bit of Italian. I used a little bit of oregano. So I added a few more things than what she says. I used a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder. And then for a little bit of extra, I used a little Mrs. Dash, this one right here. I'm convinced, honestly though, if you have these two Mrs. Dashes, you can do whatever you need to do in this life. Between me and you. Oh, I don't know why I was about to talk to y'all while y'all are facing that. Let's close that. Okay, on a unrelated note, you know what? This might be a moment of the Lord dealing with me with perfectionism, or like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Or maybe me just being like, you know what? I'm going to put the video up anyway. But I deleted all the clips for this video. They're actually in my trash bin right now. So I need to go and retrieve them. I was just so frustrated with today, with the way today went. And, you know, just to be honest, feeling this need of like, you know, my YouTube channel is never going to grow if I'm not present, which is very true, you know. And I think I felt that weight for a while with my chronic illness and being away a lot and being sick. And then today, me waking up early to film and get all these things done. And then, you know, emergencies happen, you know, at the house. And I obviously had to tend to that. There was water everywhere. But I'm just like, you know what? I do really like this video. This is the type of content that I want to watch. It's not a perfect video by any means. And so what? So what? I'm going to put it together. And the other thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to get ready to go to meditation. And then what I just thought about, again, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put it in here, is I think I'm just going to show y'all my January favorites in this video. I've never done that before, but I think I'm just going to show y'all my January favorites in this video. I don't have very many at all. So I think I'm going to show them to y'all before I go to bed. Maybe we'll do that cozy in the bed with some tea. You feel me? And I also think I might show y'all my favorite books from last year. Y'all read like 12 books. So we don't have a lot of books to talk about. Maybe 3, 5 at the most. But I think it's more like 3. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get comfy, turn that off, go to meditation. And then when I get done with meditation, I'm going to come back on either before I get ready for bed and we will just do this thing here, or I'm going to get ready for bed and then, you know, we can just chat, you know, have some chat in the bed. You know, that just made me think about pillow talk. Remember I used to do that? I need to do that. That was a random ass series that I really liked because I'm a random person sometimes. So yeah, I'm going to close my mouth now, but yeah. This is your sign. If you want to do something, but it's not coming out perfect, and I'm uncomfortable, I'm going to be honest, because I'm the type of person I've learned, this is one of my toxic traits. If I'm going to do something, I'm either going to do it at 100 or 110, or I'm not going to do it at all. And that's more for another video. But that is one of the things that I'm learning about myself, and it's not always great. It's not. So here I am. Here we go. Hello. Okay, I am back and we're gonna just go ahead and do this. So I have some hot chocolate in my mug that I got for Christmas, I believe. Yeah. It says I'd rather stay at Hogwarts this Christmas. And it is gigantic, which I love. Um, so I'm gonna start with the books. Also, since we're doing this vloggy vlog style, let me just tell y'all something. I just spent the last probably 15-20 minutes looking for this book, and I thought I lost it because you see the spine. I knew, I'm like, the book is yellow, and I'm like looking for a yellow book, not realizing obviously it's on my bookshelf, so I need to be looking for the spine. When I tell you the amount of terror that I felt, damn you, Jane Austen. So anyway, boom. The first book that was a favorite, the first book that was a favorite for me is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I had never read this book. This was not required reading or anything like that for me in high school. One of the classics that was required reading for me was actually Scarlet Letter. Right? Yeah, Scarlet Letter. Am I saying that right? I don't know, y'all. It's late and I'm starving and I'm eyeing my vegan spaghetti that I've been making over there. I am hungry. The point is, I really enjoyed this book. I really, I had tried to read this before and I just couldn't get in it. I couldn't get past the first couple of pages. And I personally think this might be a book you really need to be in the mood for. Like, oh, I'm in the mood for classic literature or like this type of story. So if you don't know, this story follows, oh my God, I just went blank. Elizabeth. Ooh, we are a mess over here on Purposeful Pursuits. This book follows Elizabeth and her family and Mr. Darcy. I feel like everybody knows Pride and Prejudice is about. So I'm not even gonna try because I'm not doing it justice right now. I'm too hungry, I'm too tired. But I love this book. I loved the prose in this book. I liked seeing the conflict, the inner conflict as well, was something that I thought was done very, very well. You could see the inner conflict that these characters were having as they were trying to figure out, like, is it me? Is it you? And I really enjoyed that. And just the idea that first impressions aren't always correct. And sometimes a lot of times we have biases, right? And we can also be prideful and those things can get in the way. So I absolutely adored this book and it's now one of my favorite classics. And now when I read that first line, it is a truth universally acknowledged. I get it. I feel it. Yep. Here for it. The next book is this book here. And this is do we call this a comic or is this a graphic novel, y'all? I feel like, isn't there a difference between a comic and a graphic novel? Let me know. I don't know. Let me know, but be respectful about it because some of the comments I've been getting, come on now. This is New Kid by Jerry Craft. I love this. From the moment I started reading this, I just smiled. And like this character, we're introduced to Jordan. He's in 7th grade and he is a new kid at this very prestigious school. So he travels, far away from where he lives, kind of inner city, to this other school. And I could just relate to some aspects of that, but I also just really enjoyed reading from a young man's perspective. I do think I read fairly widely, but I think in the last I actually think I read wider when I was younger. So I want to be better about that. And also, I am normally not someone, I kind of struggle with graphic novels and stuff like that. They just don't flow for me. But this flowed for me. I can't wait to read the next book. I would prefer to get it in person though, because this is a format that is kind of a struggle for me. But I know it's also on Libby if you have that. But I really enjoyed this and seeing him navigate 7th grade and meeting new friends and, kind of confronting how he felt about being at this other school, and the other thing that we see in this book, right, is that he has friends in the neighborhood that he's in and trying to just navigate all of that. And then parental expectations and just, I loved this book. I loved the illustrations in this book. Oh my, like it was a joy. It was a joy to read. And, if you look at my Goodreads, there were some other books that I I can't remember what I rated this, but there were some other books. I think I only read like 12 books, so I didn't read a lot. But this was a book for me that even when I think about it now, I'm like, first of all, I would reread it. I'm a big rereader. And second of all, it was just a joy to read. I smile when I see it. And it makes me excited to read the next book in the series. I don't know if there's more than one book that came out, but I know there's a second book called Second Act or something like that. So definitely want to get my hands on that. And then the other two books, I'm going to have to pop up a picture of because I don't actually have them. So I'm going to put them somewhere over here. But the other book, and this is kind of a series of books. Last year, oh damn, I really was reading graphic novels. I read multiple Babysitter Club books, but I read the new graphic novels and I really enjoyed them. One that stands out to me is Logan. Logan Likes Marianne. I really enjoyed that one. The initial one, Christie's Big Idea. I can't think of any of the other names, but I read multiple of those, at least 4 or 5 of those books, and I really enjoyed it. It just took me back to being younger and reading the Babysitters Club and enjoying it. And like, that is a book series that I would absolutely buy. I actually don't own the Babysitters Club or the graphic novel, and I think eventually, it's not something I have to have now, but I think eventually when I get my house, because I'm just always throwing that out into the universe, you know, buying my home, that, you know, when I have the space for a library, I would definitely want both of those in my library, the Babysitters Club and the Babysitters Club, the graphic novel. And again, I really enjoyed that. And it made me also think about this idea of like, if you struggle with certain formats of books, what might be some ways to get into it. So I think I'm going to do a video and just talk really informally about maybe some things you can do if you want to get into a format, because some people don't want to, and for a long time I didn't, and I think that's a piece of it. But when I wanted to, right, I think I've come up with some things that might be helpful for other people if you are like, graphic novels, hard pass. So stay tuned for that. And then the final book was, oh my God, what is it? Dang it, y'all. And I'm filming on my phone right now for ease, so I can't look. It was these 2 books, The Babysitter's Club. I can't remember. So I can't remember. I will list the other book in the description box because I can't remember. And now, since I'm fumbling, let's just go ahead and switch gears. And now I'm going to show you my January favorites. Let's go. So, number 1, let's start with food. This is right. A banana. I have been loving bananas. I was never a banana person. That's what you have to understand. Like, no. Whatever you're thinking, no. I did not like bananas. I like banana flavored things, you feel me? But I did not like just picking up a banana and eating it. Ugh, gag, no. But I don't know, I don't know if it's me getting older or whatever, I'm just respecting fruit more. Like, I don't know what it is, but I love bananas. And sidebar, banana toast. I tried peanut butter banana toast for the first time last year. So delicious. So delicious. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, I could talk about that for a while. Like, the first time I tried it, I was like, I kind of felt cheated. I was like, Mom, why didn't you make this for me as a kid? Like, I don't understand. So yes to this in all the ways. Love it. The other food item, and this makes me think about my uncle, so it's a happy memory when I think about him now, is literally Werther's, the original ones. And growing up, my uncle always had a little glass jar that had Werther's in them, and I would always constantly ask for them or sometimes sneak them. And I love these, and I recently found a little section on my bookshelf where I could just fill it up with some Werther's. And I love
Like, I don't know. Like, now I'm like, oh, look at me. Like, I'm the adult now that has the Werthers. And, you know, like, my nieces and nephews could come by and grab one. And it also just is like a cute memory that makes me think about my uncle. But past all the sentimental stuff, they're just delicious. They're just delicious. So if you haven't had a Werther in a while and you're into it, or you like caramel, or, you know, if you're like me with the whole banana situation and you have not given this a try, I think you should. I think you should. What's happening here? I think you should. This is, listen. Am I together or what? Let's have a conversation about shampoo, shall we? I feel like I'm going to get infuriated, so I'm going to try my best not to. I am dealing with some really funky scalp issues. Okay, so before I was dealing with those really funky scalp issues, when I had just initially locked my hair, I picked up the Neutrogena Anti-Residue Shampoo. And as you can see, I don't have much left. I have been using this for all of last year and even this month. Not as much this month though, because I've been using other things because of such intense dandruff that I've never dealt with in my life. I have never, ever dealt with dandruff. So I am frustrated as can be, to say the least. But I absolutely love this. I'm definitely going to use this up. And once I get my scalp under control, I would absolutely go back to this as my clarifying shampoo for my locks. It cleanses the hair so well. I absolutely love it. I love it so much. This is a win. This is a win right here. Now, speaking of scalp issues, okay? Now, since this time, I have tried some other things, but they're not January favorites at this point. This is the Head and Shoulders dandruff shampoo, and it's the dry scalp care with almond oil. And I really wanted to get this one because I obviously have textured hair, and I wanted something that would be a little bit less drying. And I'm almost out of this. I will repurchase this again. I'm cycling this with a couple other products. I'm pretty sure what I have is seborrheic dermatitis. It's also on my face, around my nose. And so this hasn't been a fun month for me, which is why you're not going to see a ton of makeup products, because everything just looks like trash on my face right now. My scalp is... The point is, I really like this. It has a... Oh, look at the bottle. Oh my God. It has a very... Like, I love the smell of this now. It's like, and I'm so used to using this when I wash my hair at night in the shower, and I love it. So I am definitely going to get another bottle of this. And the active ingredient in this is like a zinc active ingredient for anti-dandruff, and I do really like it. My scalp started to get even more out of control, so I talked to my doctor and got a couple other things from over the counter, but I really think it's going to be a situation where I end up needing to get like a prescription type thing, because it's outrageous around here. Similarly, let's ping pong these two as well. Lotions. Okay. Let's start here, because this was also like a yearly favorites type of thing. And then just this is a holy grail for me at this point. This is the Nivea Original Moisture Lotion. How had I never tried this? I had not tried this until last year. I tried it. This is my second bottle of it. It's getting very, very, very low. I think next I'm going to get the one with almond oil, because my skin loves almond oil. I love almond oil. We just are about almond oil around here, okay? So I think I'm going to get that one next. This is absolutely amazing. It spreads, the lotion spreads so well, but it's super hydrating. Like, it's almost more hydrating than what you would think. I feel like this gives the moisture of a body cream while being in lotion form. And I had tried all of the body creams from Nivea, which I really enjoy a lot of them. The white one with the jojoba oil in it, love that one. I've even tried this one in a tin. I love that one too. I like the white one more, but this, I absolutely love this. And it gives a nice, beautiful sheen to the skin. Like, not greasy or anything. For me, at least, you know, I have super dry skin, so it soaks in on me like no problem. But you have like a little sheen, and I like that. So, yes. Another thing is, and listen, I think everybody needs to try it. actually, that's not true. I think if you have very dry, itchy, flaky, I got ahead of myself, very dry, itchy, flaky winter skin, or just any time of year, I think you need to check this out. I do. I think you need to check this out. I have tried so much for my skin, high end, low end, everything in between. This is amazing. And then I got a tip. I was watching a video from a dermatologist and they were like, put it in the fridge. And you know, I'm not one to really put skincare products in the fridge. Like, it's fine. It's fine, you know? But I did. And let me tell you why that was a game changer for me. Because I have been dealing with hives. I think I spoke on my channel years ago when I first started my PhD program about the fact that I was dealing with some health issues. I don't know if I ever disclosed, but I was dealing with hives at that point really severely. Well, they're back, okay? And they're back with a vengeance. And I'm trying to figure that out. So it's just a lot of health stuff going on right now. And you know, what I know is that this is a chronic form of hives, but they don't know why. And it is super, it can be painful. It's really itchy. Your skin is super inflamed. Like, it is a hot mess. And this, putting it in the fridge, this really helps to calm down the inflammation while still moisturizing my skin and also not irritating it or making it more angry. This really calms it down. Now, I don't have eczema. Okay, if you have eczema, you would probably really love this. And this is the Eucerin Baby. Did I ever say? This is the Eucerin Baby Eczema Relief Cream. I already have another one on standby. I've gone through so many of these. I mean, I don't even know how many at this point. And as you can see, I'm not around here playing, okay? This is going back in the fridge. I'm not playing. I absolutely love this, but this is thick. Like, when you get ready to squeeze this out, I can't even get me out right now. It's thick, okay? So if you know that you don't like a thick, and it says cream, so it's not a lotion. It is a cream. If you know that you don't like that, don't even do it, okay? Don't even do it. The other thing I like about this is that it's fragrance and steroid free. So, and it has colloidal oatmeal in it, and my skin responds very, very well to that ingredient. But a lot of the brands that have that in it, for whatever reason, like Aveeno, I think it's the soy in Aveeno. I can't use anything from Aveeno, but this I love and I can use. Should we keep going with body care? I have a couple more things. Boom. Okay. So I finally tried this. People. This is the First Aid Beauty This is the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub with 10% AHA. I had wanted to try this for so long, but this is a pretty penny, okay? I mean, you know, prices are rising all over the place, but this was already expensive. We're talking high-end prices here, you know? So I treated myself to this last year. And as you can see, like I said, we're using our products, okay? Like, because my initial thought when I got this, I was like, oh, I'm only going to use it on special occasions. But I was like, no, because I have let things expire and I won't do it. I spent my money on this. I'm going to use it. This is really, really amazing. I have, and as you can see, I think that this is really like practical favorites as well. I have like strawberry legs. And so, you know, like for me, because I'm black, it shows up like little black dots all over my skin. And I just feel like this helps to smooth my skin out a little bit. Now, has it gotten rid of my strawberry legs? No. I was really hoping it would. Maybe, you know, by the time I finish this, it will, or another bottle, it will. I would definitely purchase this again when I can catch it on sale, you know, because the budget is tight right now. But I absolutely love it. If it's within your budget and you have always wanted to try it, I really do think it's a great product. This is a very fine scrub. This is not one of those scrubs that's like, it's a cream with just a few big beads in it or a few little beads in it. No, this is a very gritty, intense scrub. So when you start scrubbing, you are going to feel it. For me, it is not painful. It does not hurt. It does not inflame my skin or anything like that. It just really sloughs off all of the dead skin, and my skin just feels better, and I really, really enjoy it. So I would highly, highly recommend it. Oh, and they also have a lot of different like kits where you could get a smaller size of this to try it. And I would recommend that if you're on the fence. And then the other body care favorite, y'all, I tried this, and this is really great. This is the Be Fresh firming body serum. And this one, I have to say, this is my favorite one out of all of them, okay? But I also haven't tried any of the others on my body. I've just smelled them. So smell-wise, this is my favorite one. This has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, oolong tea, and vitamin E. And it says that it's going to deeply hydrate while firming and toning tired skin. That's exactly what it does. This comes out and it really is that like jelly texture, and it's very loose. So let me just tell you, if you store it like this, when you get ready, a whole bunch is going to squirt out. So what I do now, I learned my lesson, is I hold it like this for a couple seconds and then pop it open, and then you can go ahead and get it out. Because otherwise it's just going to start coming out everywhere, right? Because it's so loose and runny. And so when you first get it out, you're going to think, what is that going to do? It's so loose, it's so runny. I don't think it's going to do anything. But with the hyaluronic acid in there, it really, really is deeply moisturizing. Now, it's not as moisturizing as this or this, right? But it's surprisingly moisturizing. And I'm not gonna front, like there haven't been a couple nights when I have been dog tired and I have just used this on damp skin and called it a night, okay? But most of the time I will pair these two together. When I use this, I don't use anything else. It's unnecessary. That's gonna stay there. The other thing is this has a very, very light, fresh scent. Now it's light, but it's noticeable because sometimes I'll get a whiff of myself. I'm moving around or something and I'm like, you smell good. It's not annoying. It's not irritating. It's light, but you smell good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like those scents where you're like I just imagine that this is what just a pretty woman who, you know, I don't know, man, pays her bills on time. I don't know. This is what she smells like, you know, and I am her and I am she, and I'm trying to be her, and you feel me? So it's just all working together. Listen, this is why y'all can't talk to me this late at night. You can't talk to me this late at night, but here we are. And I'm just speaking nonsense. Here's my other favorite. If you're thinking it looks empty, it is. This is my favorite perfume. I feel like this has replaced my Balenciaga, my Be by Balenciaga. You know what? I can't even talk about that without getting pissed off. Balenciaga, what were we thinking? But that's not the point of this. This is Lancome Idol perfume. This, just go smell it. Nothing smells like this. This is pretty. I don't know notes, y'all, so I'm gonna put them on the screen, or if I don't put them on the screen, they'll be in the description box. Now I feel the need to over explain. If I can learn how to put it on the screen, I will. If I can't, they're in the description box. Oh my, it smells so pretty, so beautiful. To me, this is like a signature scent. And some people know me by this scent. Like, they know me by this scent. And this is also a scent. You know how people say like, oh, I get complimented the most on that scent? This one right here. This one, and probably that Gucci perfume that I talked about in my perfume collection video, which I will link if you're interested. I'm very proud of that video, and I'm not super proud of a ton of videos on my channel lately, but I'm very proud of that video, so I will link it. People literally stop me, and guys in particular, they're like, what are you wearing? I want to get that for my significant other, da 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 da. And I'm like, let me tell you, because I'm not gatekeeping around here. It's gonna smell different on all of us, and I think we should all enjoy this. This is absolutely amazing. And shout out to my friend Brandon, because this fool was supposed to buy me the small size. We bought each other Christmas gifts like a year ago, 2 years ago. Like a year ago, I think. And this fool bought me this big ass bottle, but I used it up. Thank you so much. Sure did. And then my final favorite, and I'll stop yapping, is the e.l.f. Shape and Stay Brow Pencil. This month for me, like I said, with all the issues going on with health, I was just not feeling great. And then, you know, the skin, just all of it, okay? So I was all about just throwing on a tinted moisturizer when I was going to do something, literally running this is a wax stick, running this through my brows and putting on some mascara and being done. I can't tell you how much, it's a simple thing. but I love it so much. And I was never really into brow wax. I really wasn't. And to be honest with you, I don't feel the need to try any other brow wax. I don't know. Like, there are other products that I'm like, yeah, I really want to try that. But for me, this does exactly what I need it to do. I love it so, so much. It's a simple but effective product. And I tell you what, sometimes e.l.f., look at that. You can see I've used it down. Sometimes e.l.f. really be hitting it. They be hitting it out the park sometimes with some of these things, and they end up becoming my holy grails. Don't get rid of this though, like you did with the mineral line e.l.f. Don't do that. So that, and now that I've been sassy and outrageous and all of the things, I am gonna go and eat because I'm probably just hangry, and then I'm gonna get ready for bed. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like this portion was the longest portion of the video, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so, so much for watching, especially if you've been here for a long amount of time. I appreciate you being here with me through the highs and lows of me being on this channel, and just spending some time with me. So I appreciate it so much. I hope you're doing well, mind, body, and spirit, and I will see you in the next video.